and it appears to be a tragic accident. She was taken to hospital where she was pronounced deceased. Stay with City News for the latest on this developing story. City News time 4:04.
Now, City News in-depth team coverage.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has met Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Ukraine today on a surprise visit. Our Parliament Hill reporter Cormac McSweeney joins us now with the latest from the PM's trip to the war-torn nation.
Stand shoulder to shoulder with Ukraine.
Visiting the capital of Kyiv, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau held a meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and announced new military aid.
Drone cameras, satellite imagery, small arms, ammunition, and other support.
Canada is also getting rid of trade tariffs on Ukrainian products for the next year and placing new sanctions on 40 Russian individuals and 5 entities. Trudeau, along with the Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Affairs Minister, got a first-hand look at a suburb hard hit by Russian attacks, and he raised the flag at the Canadian Embassy to reopen it. The Prime Minister calls it a symbol of our steadfast friendship and the heroism of Ukrainians who wouldn't let the capital fall. Trudeau and Zelensky also took part in a G7 meeting on this war. The Prime Minister had been facing pressure to visit Ukraine after other world leaders had done the same in previous weeks. Cormac McSweeney, Parliament Hill.
Meantime, Russian forces are intensifying their attacks in Ukraine as Moscow gets ready to celebrate Victory Day, the day Soviet forces defeated Nazi Germany.
There is speculation that Russian President Vladimir Putin will use the occasion of Victory Day to officially declare Russia's involvement in Ukraine a war. Meantime, ABC's Marcus Moore says Ukrainians are fighting back as the Russian invasion drags on.
Ukraine is stepping up its offensive, pummeling a Russian landing craft and several buildings on Russian-held Snake Island. While in Mariupol, glimmers of hope, Ukraine says all of the civilians, mostly women and children who'd been taking shelter at a besieged steel plant, have evacuated and are safe.
Ukrainian officials say some 60 people may have died after a Russian bomb destroyed a school in eastern Ukraine. About 90 civilians were taking shelter there. I'm Phil Martino.
This is All News Radio, City News 680 at 4:06. Well, it's day 5 of the provincial election campaign here in the province, and party leaders are spread out throughout Ontario on what's become a fairly low-key Sunday on the campaign trail. Our Steve Roberts now joins us live with the latest. Steve.
It really was, Carling. There was only a couple of leaders were out and about today. The only party leader who is actually a mom, though, the NDP's Andrea Horwath, was hosting and praising other moms this morning at a brunch in Cambridge.
We really know, particularly over the last 2 years, how moms have held everything together.
And she says she hopes that more of those moms will be in the legislature when the election dust settles in just a couple of weeks. Liberal leader Stephen Del Duca was off today, while Green Party leader Mike Schreiner was meeting with local Sikh community members in Guelph. Now, PC leader Doug Ford was in Timmins today, announcing the Conservatives would restore the Northlander passenger rail service between Timmins and Toronto and spend $75 million to rebuild Highway 101 through the region.
We're saying yes to connecting Timmins with new roads and rail. Make no mistake, Northern Ontario's best days are still ahead.
Keeping an eye on the campaign, Steve Roberts, City News.
City News time 4:07. The gas prices have reached another historic milestone in the GTA. The price of the pumps went up another 3 cents overnight, and now we're sitting at an average of $1.99 a liter. It comes on the heels of increases totaling 14 cents since the beginning of May. Analysts say the price of oil is being driven up by the war in Ukraine, pandemic-related supply chain issues, and surging demand. Roger McKnight with NPro says he does not see any relief from record prices in the news.